Francis Schaeffer tells this story. Imagine yourself lost in the forest. You don't know where you are. You don't want to know what direction to go. But then you come upon a cabin in the forest, and you're overjoyed. You see a light in the window. You see smoke coming out of the chimney. You get closer, you look inside of a window, you see a freshly baked pie on the table, and you see stew in a pot. You know, even though you can't see somebody inside that cabin, you know that somebody's there, and so you call out. There's no answer. You question, there is no response. But you know that somebody's there, and you know that that person is going to be coming back to the cabin. That person is in the forest with you. You're no longer lost. Now, what's really fascinating about that story is that God is the owner of that particular hut. When we think about this story from a God-centered point of view, we're thinking about a God who is both transcendent and immanent. So there are two emphases here in this particular video. One is that God is apart from, separate from us. That is, He is the creator of all things. But He is also close to and cares for us. He is the one who has established everything in the world to operate and work the way that it is. Now, how do we understand this, and where do we get those concepts from? We get them directly from the very first verse in the Bible. In Genesis 1:1, there is an assumption that God exists. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. This God, who is separate from the heavens and the earth, is also caring for the heavens and the earth, because everything that then follows shows His superintendence, His overpowering emphasis of how He will care for and give benefit to all of His creation. Philosophers would probably call Genesis 1:1 a verse of origins. That is, this is where everything we know about this particular idea starts. And that's exactly the idea of transcendence, that there is a God who is separate from us, apart from us, and yet at the same time He is a God who is immanent and close to and cares for His people. This story that Francis Schaeffer tells about being lost in the forest is exactly like that concept, that God is both transcendent and immanent at the same time. If we simply look around the world and we see the world as God has made it, we understand that there is order and design in the world. We see it every single day. We understand it in the cell structure of our own persons, much less in the hummingbird that comes to feed at our feeders. And we know this simply by observation. It's really important then to understand that there is a God who has created all things the way that they're supposed to be, and is at the same time caring for and immanent toward His creation. Not only in the way that He's made His creation, but in the person and work of Jesus. So, as we begin this particular study, as we think about what are we here for and what do we want to be known for, we want to begin with two important concepts: that God is transcendent, He is apart from His creation, but He is also immanent and He is close to His creation. Both things are true at the same time. Now, I've constructed a PDF so you can go and check out some of the Bible passages that you would want to go and look up and follow up on, and also some questions to get you to think about the kinds of ideas that we're presenting in this particular series. I hope you enjoy it.